scars. Got a few from bulls and 2 or 3 from bars, but that's the price I pay for fighting through the pain. They ain't never been a pussy, make the Hall of Fame. Come on. Sharp ain't Chris Ledoux, I'm just a Carolina kid with an attitude. It was born to ride, born to ride, born to raise hell on a Friday night. I'd rather ride on light than fade into the night. So go and open up the gate and I'ma see you on the other side. 'Cause I'm a cowboy. Yeah, I'm a cowboy. Gasoline, ibuprofen, Gatorade, nicotine. It's a vicious.
Well, good evening, race fans, and welcome to UltimateDirtTV. Tonight on the program, it is round number 1 of the JSI Sundays 360 Wing Sprint Car Fireball Cup here at the Volusia Speedway Park. My name is Matt Bailey. We thank you so much for watching along here tonight. It's going to be a cracker of a show. Qualifying currently underway, and Braden Shute currently at the top of the time boards with a 13.757. Riley Stewart now goes to position number 2 with a 13.853. Stewart on the cards for tonight. That team ABR setup shop. Number 7, Paul Bryan, currently 3rd quick out on the speedway, as Brad O'Brien pulls up. And he's 5th quick at the moment with 13.885 in the CD Cinematographies. Lawrence and Hanson, number 77. Harry Stewart as well on the speedway. In the Titan Garages and Carports, Nat Rad Radiators United Sim Sports, number 11. Pulls up on the bottom side of the speedway. He's 10th quick with a 13.955. Out on the speedway for tonight. Aston Hurley, the Allure Esports, number 99, out there as well. Currently 15 quick with a 13.995. Hurley out of turn at number 4, down the main straightaway. And looks like just running some laps in that race car at the moment. So good to see everyone watching online for tonight. Hopefully everyone watches the race back a little bit later on, and we'll get some new people on board here at UltimateDirtTV. Good to see everyone watching from wherever you may be watching from. Qualifying results about to come up onto your screen as Braden Shute goes quick time here tonight with a 13.757. Riley Stewart 2nd quick, then back to Paul Bryan, Cooper Wilson, Brad O'Brien back there in position number 5, Mitchell Clark, Luke Wilson, Daniel Boyd, Braden Miller, and Harry Stewart to round out your top 10. Here is your opening night grid for heat race number 1. And it's going to be Kobe Wright on the front row. Alongside him, the 49 of Brent Hobbs. Aston Hurley will up the 99 car from position number 3 to his outside, the 36 car of Leo Heaton. Mitchell Clark in the Track Tech number 2 machine will start out of position number 5 with Braden Shute. Your fast time man here tonight will start out of position number 6. Daniel Cassidy, Mr. Aggressive, in the 15 car will start from position number 7. Jacob Croker in the 15 car will start from position number 8. Jamie Warner will line up the 16 car from 9. And Brandon Randall will line up the 93 car from position number 10. Well, race fans, it's time for heat race number 1 here at the Volusia Speedway Park. We are set to go racing. Kobe Wright off the front row. And we are green for heat race number 1. Down to turns 1 and 2 we go. Right in that Sean Dyson painted Empire Machinery Complete Plus and Equipment Solutions number 99 machine. Goes through the middle part of the speedway out of turn number 4. Side by side racing into turn number 1 and 2. Hobbs tries to go for a slide job. Didn't make it happen though. Big crash in turn 1 and 2. We are caution. Yellow on the speedway. And that all started in turn 1 and 2 where Hobbs went for a pass, and unfortunately it all went pear-shaped. We'll take a look at it back on the Ultimate Dirt TV instant replay, and we'll watch it in slow motion. So as they go into turns 1 and 2, right on the bottom side of the speedway, it looks like it gets a little bit crossed up on the bottom side, goes to push up on the racetrack. And unfortunately, Brent Hobbs, I'm pretty sure it is, in the 64 car, unfortunately got into the back of the 99 and unfortunately unloaded a couple of cars there on the top side of the speedway. Aston Hurley, Mitchell Clark, and also Braden Shute involved in that one as well. So you can see Hurley's car just coming to a rest there on the top side of the speedway. As we will come back to live pictures here at the Volusia Speedway Park. Looks like one car back in the pit area, which is Aston Hurley. Unfortunate for the Horsham Off-Road. Isuzu backed, number 99 machine. As we will get set to let them loose once again here at the Volusia Speedway Park. Chief Stewart telling the drivers through one-way communication. Here with JSI. Telling them to line up in 2x2 formation. Mitchell Clark will restart on the outside of the front row in the number 0 machine. Watch Kobe Wright in that Sean Dyson painted Empire Machinery Complete Passing Equipment Solutions. Number 99 machine set to go racing as we do now out of turn number 4. Back to green we go. Into turns 1 and 2. Kobe Wright, your race leader down the back. Straight away we go into turn number 3 and 4. Through turns 3 and 4 this time by down the main straight away. Mitchell Clark still back there in second. Then you're back to Daniel Cassidy in position number 3 right now. Meanwhile, Kobe Wright absolutely clearing out in the Dyson painted number 99 car. That is the car that Carson Macedo drove here in Australia this year when he came down to Australasia. As we look back in the pack now, Mitchell Clark closing in that Track Tech number 0 on the top side of the Speedway. Cassidy back there in the 14 car. Into turns number 3 and 4 will go this time by Leo Heaton, still back there in the 62. Down the main straight away we go. Braden Shute moved his way back up into the top 5. Jamie Warner back there in that Marcus Dumsney painted Valvoline number 16. And we are caution yellow on the Speedway. Bit of a tangle up there between a couple of drivers. And I'm pretty sure that was Braden Shute. Looks like Jamie Warner had something to say about that in turns 1 and 2. Just got into the left rear, just caught the rear tail tank of the 76 machine. And unfortunately, busted rear end in the 76 car. The Hobbs Trenching and Boring Ryco Motorsports CD Cinematography's number 76 car. So, unfortunately, now a couple of cars out as well. Brendan Randall out of the race as well. Braden Shute back to the pit area. Jamie Warner being sent of field for the cause of the caution. So, Kobe Wright is your race leader. So, we're going to have a green-white checker situation. Unfortunately, Braden Shute out of the race in heat race number 1. He'll be in one of the last chance qualifiers here tonight at the Volusia Speedway Park. Set to go back to green flag racing next time around the Speedway. Kobe Wright is your race leader. Mitchell Clark back there in second. Then you're back to Daniel Cassidy in position number 3. Leo Heaton back there in position number 4 at the moment on the racetrack. Again, a big thanks to all our sponsors here on UltimateDirtTV and also Southern Cross Transport Equipment Group and also Crawford Designs as well. It's been a minute since we've been behind the microphone for you guys, so hopefully everyone enjoys the action. Hopefully the sound is okay. Be good if I actually turn the sound on so that way you guys can actually hear the race cars. Might be a better option.
Green flag, green flag.
So as we go back to green flag racing, into turns 1 and 2 we go. Down the back straight away. Into turns number 3 and 4, Kobe Wright. Here's your race leader, Mitchell Clark and Daniel Cassidy going at it for second. White flag is out for heat race number 1. Into turns 1 and 2 we go. Down the back straight away for the final time. Into turns number 3 and 4. How about it, race fans? Kobe Wright takes out heat race number 1. Second at the 1 is a photographic finish. By live timing, it does say Daniel Cassidy. So we will bring up your official results for heat race number 1. So Kobe Wright will get the win over Daniel Cassidy. Then you're back to Mitchell Clark, Leo Heaton, Jacob Croker, Jamie Warner, Brent Hobbs, Brendan Randall, Braden Shute, and Aston Hurley to round out the 10-car field. Your grid right now for heat race number 2 on the Speedway, and it's going to be the Fridge. Max Bevan out of position number 1 to his outside, the 48 car, that'll be Jonathan McCain. Position number 3 with the 29 car of David Clifford to his outside, the 78 machine, that is John Schultz. Position number 5 with the 9 machine of Luke Wilson to his outside, the ABR setup shop. Number 7 from New South Wales, it is Riley Stewart. Position number 7 will be the 52 car of Zane O'Toole. Position number 8 will be the Steel Shop Camperdown, number 36 of Liam Russell. Position number 9 will be Chris Halesworth, and out of position number 10 will be the 7 car of Corey Borden. So we are set to go out of turn number 4. Green flag at the ready. Here for heat race number 2, we're green. 12 laps again, the distance for sprint car racing here tonight. Into turns number 3 and 4, we go for the first time with Max Bevan. He's your early race leader out of turn before. Down the main straight away we go. Into turns 1 and 2. Bevan under siege slightly from second position at the moment. That is Jonathan McCain. McCain uses them in his slight aligning. Turn number 3 and 4. Down to 1 and 2 we go. Once again, they go side by side. The Southwest Conveyancing. Number 48 machine of Jonathan McCain with a slide job in turn number 3 and 4. They go hammer and tong down the main straightaway into turns number 1 and 2. Max Bevan holds down the race lead. Into turns 1 and 2 we go once again down the back straightaway. Bevan over McCain right now. Riley Stewart back there in position number 4 on the Speedway. Into turns 1 and 2 we go. Battle heating up for the race lead. There is Riley Stewart in the ABR setup shop, number 7 machine. New paint scheme on that race car for tonight as well. Looks like trading positions at the moment for the 5th position on the racetrack. David Clifford fighting with Liam Russell. Russell gets into the rear end of the 29 car and a couple of cars going around. Don't think we're going to go yellow in heat race number 2, but meanwhile back up front the race is heading up big time. We've got a 4-way battle for the lead. Into turns 1 and 2 we go. Down the back straight away this time. Into turns number 3 and 4. Max Bevan goes to the top side of the Speedway. Through turns number 3 and 4. Down the main straightaway we go. Bevan gets a bit sideways. Down the main straightaway about Jonathan McCain to pull even. Down the back chute we go into turns number 3 and 4 once again. Bevan to the top side. McCain went to the bottom. Schultz now looking for second over McCain right now. Here comes Riley Stewart on the top side of the Speedway. Schultz takes the second position away from Jonathan McCain. Meanwhile, Riley Stewart had to jump on the binders there big time in turn number 3. Takes over the 3rd position from Jonathan McCain. Meanwhile, we got 2 laps left to go. Make that a lap and a half on down the back straight away to turn number 3 and 4. Max Bevan looking to take victory in heat race number 2. The white flag is out. Through turns 1 and 2 we go. Down the back straight away for the final time into turns number 3 and 4. How about it, race fans? As they come through turns 3 and 4, Max Bevan will take out heat race number 2. John Schultz will come home 2nd. Riley Stewart will come home 3rd. Wow. What a heat race. We'll go to your results for heat race number 2. Max Bevan takes the win over John Schultz. Riley Stewart will come home 3rd. Then go back to Jonathan McCain, Luke Wilson, Liam Russell, Zane O'Toole, Chris Halsworth, David Clifford, and Corey Borden to round out your top 10. Right now, race fans, it is heat race number 3 time on the Speedway, and we are set for your grid. Rowan Jones and the Jones Racing 25 will start from pole to his outside. The 50 car of Clayton Davies. Position number 3 of the 4-Link Motorsports, number 57 of Dylan Wilson. Position number 4 will be the 55 car of Cody Lawrence. Daniel Boyd for Vortex Sim Sports, the 79N will start from position number 5. with Paul Bryan in the 42 from position number 6. Riley Simpson will start the 65 car from position number 7 with Nick Ryan in the 7 car from position number 8. Luke Johnson in the 76 car will start from position number 9, and Michael Rutledge will start the 33 car from position number 10. So we are set to go once again, race fans, here for heat race number 3. Rowan Jones, Clayton Davies on the front row, set to go racing. 12 laps on the board. Boys, it's sprint car time. Let's go racing. Down to 1 and 2. Rowan Jones like a bull at a gate into turns 1 and 2. Down the back straight away into turns number 3 and 4. Davies takes the race lead with a slide job down the main straight away to turns number 1 and 2 we go. Jones returns serve in turn 1 and 2. Oh, it's already on for heat race number 3. Down the back straight away into turn number 3 and 4. Davies has the race lead through turn number 3 as it exits turn number 4 down the main straight away. 2 laps in the books. We've got 10 laps to go. Here in heat race number 3. Here comes Cody Lawrence in the JPM Motorsports number 55 machine. Down the back straight away we go into turns number 3 and 4 this time. Down the main straight away as we roll. Rowan Jones and Clayton Davies going at a big time in turn 1 and 2. It is slide job city right now here at Volusia Speedway Park. Davies goes to the bottom in turn 3 and 4. Smart move for Clayton Davies. Now 4 laps down. Still got a few laps left to go here in heat race number 3, and we are yellow. Yellow on the speedway. And unfortunately, no idea what happened on the racetrack. Looked like Dylan Wilson, maybe also to Michael Rutledge. So unfortunately, live timing not picking up. So looks like a bit of a concertina effect out on the racetrack between Dylan Wilson and Michael Rutledge. So unfortunately, those two drivers will contest in one of the last chance qualifiers here tonight at the Volusia Speedway Park. So we will get them back underway. So we will bring them back up to speed. So pace car set to pull in. Clayton Davies is your race leader. Set to go racing. Back to green we go. Davies with a good start down to turns 1 and 2. Cody Lawrence takes over the second position with a slide job on Rowan Jones. Jones looking to turn it back underneath him into turn number 3 and 4 we go. Jones goes to the bottom side of the speedway. They go side by side down the main straight. Into turns 1 and 2 comes Paul Bryan as well in the number 42 car. Meanwhile, down the back straight away we go to turns number 3 and 4. Clayton Davies is your race leader. Battle on for second right now. Into turns 1 and 2, we've got 3 laps left to go. Here in heat race number 3. Down the back chute we go. Cody Lawrence has got it by a bit of a margin right now to turn 3 and 4. Contact between Paul Bryan and Rowan Jones. Jones keeps it going. Into turns number 1 and 2. The 25 machine back there in position number 3 right now. Paul Bryan lost a little bit of ground. Third 25 car. Into turns 3 and 4. Down the main straightaway we run this time by the white flag. He's out for Clayton Davies. Battle on still for second between Jones and Lawrence. But down the back straightaway this time into turn number 3 and 4. How about a race, fans? Clayton Davies takes out heat race number 3. Second we'll go to Cody Lawrence. Third to Rowan Jones. Fourth to Paul Bryan. Fifth will go to Riley Simpson. We'll bring out your results for heat race number 3 on the speedway. There it is on your screen right now. Davies, Lawrence, Jones, Paul Bryan. You're back to Simpson, Boyd, Johnson, Nick Ryan, Dylan Wilson, and Michael Rutledge. Unfortunately, positions 9 and 10 not finishing the race here tonight. As we get set right now for heat race number 4. We've got a stacked house of sprint cars here tonight. Heat race number 4, Adam Durston will line up the 22 car from position number 1 with Tyler Bish for Allure Esports. The 41 will start from 2. Queenslander Russell Bonzi will line up the 42Q from position number 3 with Kinzer Claridge in the 47 from 4. Braden Miller will line up the 2 machine from position number 5 with Cooper Wilson in the 19 from 6. Jason Burke for JSI Racing will line up the 74 from position number 7 with Jeremy Keensrod in the 17 from position number 8. Mitch Cartwright will line up the 44 from position 9. And Braden Morosky out of position number 10. We're set to go right now, race fans, for heat race number 4 on the speedway. 12 laps is the distance. Russell Bonzi and Tyler Bish on the front row. We're green. Down to turns 1 and 2 we go. Bonzi with a good start. The 42 machine heads down the back straight away. Already got half a car length in it into turn number 3 and 4 this time by. Bonzi gets a bit sideways. Out of turn number 4, we are yellow. Caution on the speedway. Looks like Cooper Wilson and Braden Morosky on the cards for that one. We'll take a quick look at your UltimateDirtTV instant replay. Looks like Kinzer Claridge almost got into Cooper Wilson there. Looks like one car got very sideways. That was Jason Burke. And unfortunately, Braden Morosky, the SRV Road Freight number 27, upside down. So too with Cooper Wilson. As we will come back to live pictures here at the Volusia Speedway Park. And, well, unfortunately, race fans, that is sprint car racing. So, unfortunately, a couple of cars already out of this one. Mitchell Cartwright, unfortunately, back in the pit area. So too Cooper Wilson and Braden Morosky. Adam Durston did not make the call for heat race number 4. So cars will line up in 2x2 formation and we will get set to let them loose once again. 6 cars left on the speedway for heat race number 4. Russell Bonzi is your race leader. The 42 machine out of Queensland will get set to go in the Russell's Racing Engines, number 42. Braden Miller still back there in position number 3. The Hobbs Trenching and Boring, number 0. Set to go out of turn number 4. Back to green we go. Bit of a better start for Russell Bonzi this time into turns 1 and 2 we go. Down the back straight away. Side by side between Bish and Miller right now. Into turns 3 and 4. Braden Miller goes to the bottom side of the speedway. Tyler Bish goes to the top side. They go side by side once again in turns 1 and 2. Closing in big time right now is Braden Miller. Down the back straight away into turns number 3 and 4 we go. Bonzi holds down the bottom side of the speedway nicely into turns 1 and 2. Knocking on the rear door right now for the race lead is Braden Miller in that Hobbs Trenching and Boring number 0 machine. Through turns 3 and 4 this time by now. 5 laps to go. Into turns number 1 and 2 we head down the back straight away. Bonzi pulls a bit of a gap between himself and Braden Miller. That closes in turns 3 and 4. Bonzi got sideways out of turn 4. That allows Braden Miller to close. They go side by side. Russell Bonzi holds down the race lead to turn number 3 and 4. Bonzi on the bottom side of the speedway. Just that right rear tyre just catching the edge of the slick out of turn number 4. That's what's setting him a bit sideways. Down the back straight away we go once again into turns number 3 and 4. This time by we'll have 2 laps left to go. The popsicle sticks are out for your race leader, Russell Bonzi. Into 1 and 2 we go. Bonzi drifts up into the slick part of the speedway in turns 1 and 2. Meanwhile, into turns number 3 and 4, here comes Braden Miller to the top side of the speedway, looking for second. Goes to the cushion in turns 1 and 2. Kinzer Claridge as well, looking to make a bit of a pass on the 0 car. But into turns number 3 and 4 we go this time by Russell Bonzi. We'll take out heat race number 4. Tyler Bish second, Braden Miller third, Kinzer Claridge fourth, Jeremy Keensrod will round out the 5th position. We will confirm your positions for you with your official race results for heat race number 4. And, well, here we go. Russell Bonzi, Tyler Bish, Braden Miller, Kinsey Claridge, Jeremy Keensrod, Jason Burke, Mitch Cartwright, Braden Morosky, Cooper Wilson, and Adam Durston rounds out your 10-car field. Well, race fans, heat race number 5 on the Speedway, and it is the Warrnambool Jet of Craig Plater. The 69 car will start out of position number 1 to his outside. The 26 machine, that is Alan Sollett. Bailey Hall will line up the 38 car out of position number 3. Blaine Densley in the 27 will line up out of position number 4. Harry Stewart for United Sim Sports will line up out of position 5 with Brad O'Brien in the 77 from 6. Brooke Marquis will line up the 71 car from position number 7. And then you go back to Jason Crawford in the 12 machine from position number 8. It's J-Dub Justin Wright in the 78 car will line up out of position number 9, and Jordan Keane in the 51 car will line up out of position number 10. So, another heat race on the program, heat race number 5. Sweet looking ride for Craig Plater on the front row, set to go racing. Final heat race of the night, race fans. We're green. Down to 1 and 2 we go for the first time. Sollett didn't have the start that he wanted, but here comes Harry Stewart though. Stewart into turn number 3 and 4, takes the race lead through turns 3 and 4 on lap number 1. Down the main straight away we go. Harry Stewart will lead the opening lap. Contact. And oh my, one car being sent big time. I think that might have been Blaine Densley. And it was. We will check out your UltimateDirtTV instant replay on that one. 27 car went for a bit of a massive ride. So we'll bring that back just a bit, actually. So looks like Densley just got into Brad O'Brien there. And unfortunately, Jason Crawford had nowhere to go as well in the 12 car. So unfortunately, Blaine Densley upside down in a bit of a big way. But how about the start from Harry Stewart as well, race fans? That was pretty cool. For the Titan Garages and Carports, number 11. We normally see him in the Natrad car. I do believe there is another league on tonight that is doing a bit of a throwback. So Harry Stewart and Craig Plater on the front row. Brad O'Brien and Brooke Marquis on row number 2. Alan Stollett and Jason Crawford on row 3. Set to go racing this time by. Lights are out. And green means go. Down to turns 1 and 2 we go. Plater's gone straight to the top side in the 69 car. And unfortunately, looks like he's going to lose not 1 but 2 positions in turns number 3 and 4. Down the main straight away we go this time by. Harry Stewart is your race leader. Brad O'Brien now up into second. Brooke Marquis on the bottom side of the speedway in that 71 machine, looking for further positions in heat race number 5. Down the main straight away we go this time by. Now 6 laps in the books. We've got 6 laps to go. Here in heat race number 5 tonight, race fans. Down through turns number 3 and 4 we go. Harry Stewart is your race leader by a country mile right now. Into turns 1 and 2. This guy has had a immense amount of runs. And unfortunately, we are yellow once again. Craig Plater in the Cabworks Kitchens NLRA number 69 car. Got into the left rear of Brooke Marquis, and unfortunately upends the 69 car on the main straightaway. So not the start that Craig Plater wanted to have tonight in that 69 machine. Again, a big thanks to all our sponsors here tonight as well, Crawford Designs and also Southern Cross Transport Equipment Group. So we are set to go once again. Harry Stewart. Check out the wing angle on the 11 car as well. Track starting to really slicken off here at Volusia. Brad O'Brien back there as well in the second position. So cars just rolling around the speedway at the moment. Lights will go out around the racetrack right now. Harry Stewart has had the lead since the get-go. And now Brad O'Brien puts the 77 on the outside of the front row. So we're going to have a green-white checker situation here in heat race number 5. Justin Wright back there as well in the 78 machine. Osborne Transport, number 78 car. So we are set to go once again, race fans. Here we go. The resumption of heat race number 5. Set to go racing as we do now. Down to 1 and 2 we go. Stewart on the bottom side of the speedway. Here comes Brad O'Brien though. Got the run down the back straight away. Into turns number 3 and 4 we go. O'Brien to the top side of the speedway, way above the cushion in turn 3 and 4. White flag is out though for heat race number 5. Down to turns 1 and 2 we go. O'Brien again, knocking on the rear door of the 11 machine. Into turns number 3 and 4 we go. Checkered flag is out and Harry Stewart will win heat race number 5. An absolute fast finishing Brad O'Brien will come home second. Third will go to Jason Crawford. What a heat race fans. That was pretty cool. Your your results right now for heat race number 5 on the speedway. Coming up, Harry Stewart, Brad O'Brien, Jason Crawford, Alan Solar, Justin Wright will come home in position 5. Brooke Marquis in position number 6. Then back to Craig Plater, Blaine Densley, Bailey Hall, and Jordan Keane. Your grid right now for the first of what is your last chance qualifiers to get into tonight's A main. Here we go, race fans. Jacob Croker in the 15 will line up on the pole. To his outside will be Riley Simpson in the 65. Justin Wright and Liam Russell will line up on row number 2. Jason Burke and Brent Hobbs on row number 3. Luke Johnson and Craig Plater on row number 4. Chris Halsworth and Braden Morosky on row 5. And then you go back to Braden Shute and Dylan Wilson on row number 6. As we go to the page, it will be Bailey Hall and Corey Borden out of positions 13 and 14. We are set to go racing though. Jacob Croker in the 65, set to lead us away for B main number 1 on the speedway tonight. 15 laps is the distance. Green flag at the ready as we go green right now. Into turns 1 and 2 we go for the first time. Plater looking through the middle part of the speedway. Already into turn number 3 and 4. Croak up to the bottom. Leaves the door open for Craig Plater as they go 3 wide down the main straightaway. Into turns 1 and 2. Plater had to jump on the binders big time. Going to turn 1. Brent Hobbs and Jacob Croker going at it side by side through turns 3 and 4. 2 laps in the books this time by 13 laps to go. Here in B main number 1 competition, Jason Burke making his way through the field as well. The JSI Racing number 74 machine. Through turns number 3 and 4 we go this time by down the main straightaway. Oh, bit of a bank up with traffic there out of turn number 4. Croker had to jump on the brakes, so too did Craig Plater. Down the back straightaway we go this time into turn number 3 and 4. Plater to the bottom side of the speedway. Burke back there as well. Knocking on the rear door of the 69 car. Nearly contact through turns 1 and 2. Heading down the back straight away into turns number 3 and 4 we go this time by. This time, 5 laps in the books. We got 10 laps to go. Here for B main number 1. Down to 1 and 2. Brent Hobbs is your race leader by country mile at the moment. Into turns number 3 and 4 we go down the main straightaway this time. Hobbs, still your race leader. Now we've got 9 laps remaining. Here in B main number 1. Here comes Justin Wright as well to the top side of the speedway. Looking for position over Craig Plater right now through turns 3 and 4. Down the main straightaway we go. Here comes Braden Shute in the 76 car. The Hobbs Trenching and Boring Rocco Motorsports number 76 car. Down the main back straightaway we go into turns number 3 and 4. Shute to the bottom of the speedway. Looking for further position right now. Couldn't get it done over Justin Wright. Into turns 1 and 2. Wright gets it all crossed up in turn 1 and 2. And wow, we are yellow. And well, cars will come back down to a slower pace, and I'm pretty sure that Jason Burke had nowhere to go with the 78 car. Yep, big time praying in turn number 1 and 2. And unfortunately, that is not what you want to happen especially when you're in a last chance qualifier as well. And that is not what you want, race fans. Also not where you want to be, especially a part of what is a last chance qualifier. So we are set to go once again here at Volusia Speedway Park. 5 laps to go here in B-Main number 1 competition for the JSI Racing, or sorry, should I say JSI Sundays 360 Sprint Car Fireball Cup here for round number 1. We are set to go again, race fans, here for Volusia. B-Main number 1 set to resume. We're green. Into turns 1 and 2 we go. Hobbs gets a good start down the back straight away into turns number 3 and 4. Here comes Braden Shute right now. Shoots. Oh, wow. That was a dive and a half. In turn number 3 and 4 for Braden Shute. Absolutely had to thread the needle. In turns number 3 and 4, though, Hobbs under siege right now from Braden Shute. Shute takes a race lead on the top side of the speedway. Puts it in the wall in turn number 3. And all sorts of carnage down the top side of the speedway. Shute goes upside down. Keeps it going as well. Lent puts it on all fours and we stay green. Wow, we race fans, how about this? Craig Plater now looking for the race lead in turn number 1 and 2. The white flag is out. Down the back straight away to turn number 3 and 4 for the final time. Here in B-Main number 1 competition. How about a race fans? Craig Plater will take out tonight's B-Main number 1. The first B-Main of the night. Brent Hobbs will come home second. Chris Halsworth in third. And oh my giddy aunt, race fans. What a finish to B-Main number 1 competition. How about that? Give it up for your B-Main number 1 drivers. As we'll check out your official results, though. Craig Plater, Brent Hobbs, Chris Halsworth, and Jacob Croker, your top 4. Then you go back to Luke Johnson, Jason Burke, Justin Wright, and Braden Morosky, your top 8. Right now, race fans, it is your last B-Main of the night. Your actual B-Main on the speedway. Luke Wilson and Jeremy Cairns on row 1. Jamie Warner and Daniel Boyd make up row 2. Brooke Marquis and Zane O'Toole will line up on row number 3. Mitchell Cartwright and Brendan Randall on row number 4. Nick Ryan, Blaine Densley, David Clifford, and Adam Durston will line up on row number 5. And then you go back to Aston Hurley, Michael Rutledge, and Jordan Keane set to do battle for another 15 laps. Another couple of transfer spots into tonight's A-Main. And well, race fans, this is what it comes down to right now. This is not the race that you want to be in, especially if you're Daniel Boyd in that Vortex SimSports Speedshot51.com number 79 machine. Also, if you're Brooke Marquis as well in that 71 car, this is not the race that you want to be in. We are set to go, though, here for B-Main competition. here at the Volusia Speedway Park. 15 laps on the board. Set to go racing. We're green. Good start down to turns 1 and 2. Bit of a bank up of traffic in turn 1 and 2. That's always... You want to keep your eyes shut when you go through turns number 3 and 1 and 2 though. 4 wide out of turn number 4 though. Down the main straightaway we go. Into turns 1 and 2. Already the race is on. Through turns 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway we go. Into turns number 3 and 4. Keensrod up into second. Daniel Boyd up into the top 3 right now. Jamie Warner back there in 4th. Brooke Marquis looking to the bottom side of the speedway for further position in tonight's B-Main. Moves himself up into position number 5 right now on the speedway. Meanwhile, Daniel Boyd looking for second over Jeremy Keensrod right now. Can't get the job done. Into turns 1 and 2 we go. Look at Daniel Boyd straight through the slick part of the speedway. Throttle control playing a part big time right now in tonight's B-Main. Through turns number 3 and 4 we run this time by Boyd. Takes the second position down the main straight away to turns 1 and 2 we go. Jamie Warner looking to the top side of the speedway in the number 16 car. Through turns number 3 and 4 we go. We are yellow. Yellow big time. Zane O'Toole upside down. We'll take a look at your Ultimate Dirt TV instant replay. The 52 car takes a massive lick on the top side of the speedway. I reckon he caught that outside retaining wall on the top side of the racetrack and did so in a massive way. Blaine Densley lucky not to, just actually got through that as well. So, unfortunately for Zane O'Toole, Jeremy Keensrod being sent rear of field in the 17 car after contact with Zane O'Toole. And we will go back to green flag racing this time by with Luke Wilson, your race leader, in the Hobbs Trenching and Boring number 9 machine. Jamie Warner looking to start on his outside. Daniel Boyd and Brooke Marquis line up on row number 2. Aston Hurley back there as well. In the Allure Esports number 99 machine, Horsham Off-Road, Ultimate Dirt TV backed number 99 car. As we go green this time, out of turn number 4, down the lane straight away. Good start for Luke Wilson. Into turns 1 and 2 comes Daniel Boyd. Boyd, though, looking to the middle part of the speedway, loses 2 positions to Jamie Warner and Brooke Marquis. Marquis now looking to the middle part of the speedway, stays up high on the racetrack. Here comes a fast approaching Aston Hurley as well in the 99 machine. Through turns 1 and 2 we go. Wilson keeps it up high on the racetrack. Jamie Warner looking for further position. Right now looking for the race lead. Goes to the middle part of the speedway and then slick big time through the middle part of the racetrack. Drivers looking for a little bit more traction on the speedway right now through turns 3 and 4. They stay up high on the racetrack. Daniel Boyd gone down low on the speedway. Into turns 1 and 2 we go. Down the back straight away this time. We've got 4.5 laps left to go. Here in B-Main competition for tonight. Down the main straightaway this time. 4 laps left to run here in tonight's B-Main. Luke Wilson is your race leader. Jamie Warner back there in second. Brooke Marquis back there in third and challenging big time is Aston Hurley right now with Brooke Marquis. Hurley goes to the bottom side of the speedway. Slide job on Brooke Marquis. No, they get tangled. Big time upset. David Clifford goes upside down. Wow. Unfortunately, not the way to end the night. That is not what you want to see. Unfortunately for Brooke Marquis, Hurley went for the slide job in turns 1 and 2, and unfortunately Marquis had nowhere to go. And also Blaine Densley. Wow. So a lot of good cars out of tonight's racing already. as we go back to live pictures here in Volusia. And unfortunately, not the way to end the night for Brooke Marquis. So we will have another green-white checker situation here for tonight's B-Main. Luke Wilson, Jamie Warner, Jeremy Keensrod, Daniel Boyd, and Aston Hurley down the back of the bus. Back to green we go, into turns 1 and 2. Wilson gets a good start down the back straight away. Here comes Jamie Warner into turn number 3 and 4. This time by the white flag will fly for tonight's B-Main. Down the main straight away we go into turns 1 and 2. Hurley moved his way back up, into the top 3. But through turns number 3 and 4 we go this time by Luke Wilson. Race fans will take out tonight's B-Main. Second will go an upside down to Jamie Warner. Third will go to Aston Hurley. Fourth to Jeremy Keensrod. And well, race fans, it is what it all comes down to now. Luke Wilson will get the job done in tonight's B-Main. Then get back to Jamie Warner, Aston Hurley to round out your top 3. Unfortunately for Daniel Boyd, Blaine Densley, not the way to end the night here at the Volusia Speedway Park for round number 1 of the JSI 360 Fireball Cup. So race fans, just going to take a short break here on UltimateDirtTV. We just got a bit of a warm-up session. The drivers to make the final preparations on their race cars for tonight's A-Main, and we will come back in just a sec. Well, race fans, welcome back to UltimateDirtTV. It is now time for tonight's A-Main. We'll bring up your grid right now for tonight's A-Main. Let's go from back to front. From position 24 with a 16 car of Jamie Warner. Position 23 with a 49 car of Brent Hobbs. Position number 22 will be the 9 car of Luke Wilson. Craig Plater will start from position 21. Alan Solett and Kinsey Claridge from position 20 and 19. Paul Bryan and Jonathan McKean. Then get back to Leo Heaton and Jason Crawford, Braden Miller and Rowan Jones out of positions 14 and 13. From position 12 onwards, we go to Riley Stewart and Mitchell Clark out of position number 11, Brad O'Brien from 10. Then you back to Tyler Bish out of position number 9, Cody Lawrence in the 55 from position number 8. Position number 7 with a 78 car of John Schultz. Position number 6 with a 14 car of Daniel Cassidy. Position 5 with the 11 car of Harry Stewart. Russell Bonzi will line up the 42Q from position number 4. Clayton Davies will line up the 50 car from position number 3. In your front row tonight here, race fans, will be Max Bevan and Kobe Wright. Race fans, round number 1 of the JSI Sundays 360 Fireball Cup. here at the Volusia Speedway Park. We're set to go live for 35. Here at the Volusia Speedway Park tonight, race fans. One more lap around the speedway and we'll be going racing. We thank everyone for watching online here tonight. If you are just joining us, you are now watching tonight's 35 lap A-Main for the opening night of the JSI Sundays 360 Fireball Cup round number 1. Kobe Wright and Max Bevan off the front row. Clayton Davies, Russell Bonzi off row 2. We are set to go racing. Here at Volusia Speedway Park, race fans, let's go live for 35. Here at Volusia Speedway Park, we're green. Down to turns 1 and 2 is the most scary part. Clayton Davies already moving up into the second position. Your race leader is Kobe Wright. Through turns 3 and 4, nearly 5 wide down the main straightaway. Into turns 1 and 2 we go. We are caution yellow on the speedway. Caution on the speedway. Tyler Bish in the 41 car. In the Allure Esports number 41 machine, unfortunately catches the inside retaining wall and goes upside down. Mitchell Clark had nowhere to go as well. So unfortunate for Tyler Bish. In the Allure Esports number 41 machine, he'll head back to the pit area. Put your picks in the comments, race fans. I want to see who's going to take out tonight's A-Main. Good to see Anthony Calf watching online tonight, the Ice Cream Man watching online. Hopefully you're doing well, mate, if you are still watching. Good to see Danny Foster watching online as well. Huge shout out to everyone watching online here tonight. We do appreciate all the support here on UltimateDirtTV. We are set to go once again, race fans. Here we go. The JSI Sundays 360 Fireball Cup. Here at Volusia Speedway Park, Kobe Wright is your race leader, set to go racing. Green flag is back out. Down to turns 1 and 2 we go. Kobe Wright leads us into turns 1 and 2, heading down the back straight away. The Empire Machinery Complete Parts and Equipment Solutions number 99 machine on the top side of the speedway. Here comes Clayton Davies looking for the race. He can't get the job done in turn number 3 and 4. Looks again once again dead in turns 1 and 2. Couldn't get the job done there as well. We've still got 30 laps to go, race fans. Into turns number 3 and 4. Davies with a slide job on Kobe Wright. Wright turns it back underneath him down the main straightaway. Into turns 1 and 2 we go once again. Wright takes the race lead back through turns 1 and 2, heading down the back straightaway. Here comes Cody Lawrence as well on the JPM number 55 machine. Through turns 3 and 4 we head down the main straightaway this time by. Into turns number 1 and 2. Cody Lawrence looking on the bottom side of the racetrack. In the 55 machine, looking through turns number 3 and 4. Your race leader right now is Clayton Davies. Kobe Wright back there in second. Cody Lawrence in position 3. We are caution yellow on the speedway. Kinsey Claridge, unfortunately, involved in that one. So it looks like we go into turn number 3 and 4, just bringing it down to slow-mo. Looks like just gets into the back of John Schultz and unfortunately gets way sideways in turns 3 and 4. And then unfortunately Paul Bryan comes through in the 42 car. And it's always scary when you're pointing a sprint car in the wrong direction. You got 800 horsepower sprint cars coming at you at full noise. And that's not what you want to see. Need to carry a spare set of underwear when you see that happen. So we are set to go once again, race fans, here at Volusia Speedway Park. Your race leader is Clayton Davies. Kobe Wright having an amazing run here tonight in the Sean Dyson painted Empire Machinery Complete Parts and Equipment Solutions number 99 machine. We are set to go once again. Cody Lawrence has been on a ball as well. Watch for Harry Stewart in the Titan Garages and Carports number 11 machine. Set to go racing this time out of turn number 4. We're back to green. Down to turns 1 and 2 we go. Davies was right up against the wall in turn 1 and 2. Lucky not to go upside down for the 50 car. Meanwhile, through turns 3 and 4 this time by Harry Stewart through the middle part of the speedway. Lost a couple of positions there through to turns 1 and 2 we go. And well, race fans, we are caution yellow once again on the speedway. And unfortunately, it looks like Daniel Cassidy in the 14 car. They were 3 wide with Riley Stewart and Braden Miller in there as well. And well, it's never good when upends on the main straightaway collected by a couple of cars there. And unfortunately, Craig Plater goes around as well in the 69 car. So we are set to go once again. So just remember as well, race fans, especially as well with JSI or JSI Sundays, we do have a maximum of 4 yellows in A main competition. So we are now at our 3rd yellow already within 15 laps. And 1 more yellow, and unfortunately we will be racing till the end, which is what we want to see, because I know this race is going to heat up big time. Set to go racing once again. Davies brings us to a very slow start out of turn number 4. Back to green we go. Into turns 1 and 2. Davies to the top side. Cody Lawrence went for a slide job. And well, didn't make it work. Kobe Wright drives it back around the top side of the speedway. Holds down the 2nd position. Into turns number 3 and 4 we go this time. By down the main straightaway into turns 1 and 2. Stewart goes to the bottom side, looks for 3rd, takes it nice and neatly as well. Nice move by Harry Stewart. The Titan Garage from Carports machine moves his way up into the top 3. Loses it back in turn number 3 and 4. Max Bevan back up into position number 3 right now. Cody Lawrence battling side by side with Max Bevan. Down the back straightaway we go. Into turns number 3 and 4. Lawrence back there in position number 3. They go hammer and tong down the main straightaway. Max Bevan has knocked the rear end out of the race car. And right now, race fans, yellow number 4 comes out on the speedway courtesy of Max Bevan. Has knocked the rear end out of the race car. So, unfortunately, that is not where we want to be, race fans. Unfortunately, we missed the replay. So, there was a busted rear end, busted rear axle on the 68 car of Max Bevan. So that is the last yellow of tonight's A-Main race, fans. We now go racing for the last 15 laps here at Volusia Speedway Park for tonight's 35-lap A-Main. And we will get set to go. Look at Kobe Wright. Knocking on the rear door. Set to go racing this time out of turn number 4. Back to green we go. Now working lap number 22 of 35. Here at Volusia Speedway Park. Here comes Cody Lawrence looking to the inside of Kobe Wright. Into turns number 3 and 4 right. Under siege right now from Cody Lawrence. Slide job city here at Volusia Speedway Park. Right goes back to the bottom side of the speedway. Drifts up in front of the 55 car of Cody Lawrence. Here comes Harry Stewart as well. Oh, Brad O'Brien upside down to the 77 car. Oh, Kobe Wright lost it in turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Riley Stewart as well. Stewart came out of the B main. Into turns 1 and 2 we go once again. Riley Stewart on the charge in the ABR setup shop. Number 7. How good this kid tonight as well. Looking for a podium finish. Riley Stewart up into position number 4 on the speedway. Harry Stewart lost it on the main straightaway as well, so he'll head back to the pit area. But your race leader right now is Clayton Davies. Second is currently Cody Lawrence. Third is Braden Miller. Riley Stewart as well knocking on the rear door for third. Into turns 1 and 2 we go. Sorry, 3 and 4 we go down the back straight away. This time by working lap number 28 of 35. O'Brien is potting around the bottom side of the speedway. Into turns number 3 and 4 we go. Down the main straightaway. Stewart back there in position number 4. Davies battling with lap traffic right now. We've got 7 laps to go. Make it 6 as they cross the stripe. Davies all over it in turns 1 and 2. This guy, no matter what you put him in, he's wicked fast. And running the cushion like a boss big time here at Volusia Speedway Park right now. 5 laps remaining for tonight's A-Main. How good, race fans? Riley Stewart up into the top 3 right now. Braden Miller in second. Cody Lawrence has looked like he's headed back to the pit area. But right now, Riley Stewart is on a move in that number 07 machine. Looking to battle with lap traffic. Daniel Cassidy is a lap car. Here comes Stewart with a slide job on Braden Miller right now. They go hammer and tong down the main straightaway to turns 1 and 2. We got 3 laps to go in tonight's A-Main. Down the back straightaway into turns number 3 and 4 we go this time by. Down the main straightaway, this time 2 laps left to run. Stewart lost a little bit of ground on Braden Miller into turn number 3 and 4 this time by. The white flag will fly for your race leader of Clayton Davies. Into turns number 1 and 2 we go this time. Here we go, race fans, for the final time through turns 3 and 4. Clayton Davies will pick up round 1 of the JSI Sundays 365 Ball Cup. Second will go to Braden Miller. Third to Riley Stewart. Fourth to John Schultz, and Daniel Cassidy upside down on the last lap in a massive way. How about this race, fans? What a start to tonight. And how about putting your hands together for Clayton Davies? Getting the job done tonight. Braden Miller will pull up for second. Third will go to Riley Stewart. What a run. We will go through your full A-Main rundown. Clayton Davies will get the win over Braden Miller. Third will go to Riley Stewart here tonight. Fourth to John Schultz. Fifth to Paul Bryan. Sixth to Mitchell Clark. Seventh to Jason Crawford. Eighth to Luke Wilson. Ninth will go to Brent Hobbs. 10th will go to Jonathan McKean. 11th to Craig Plater. 12th to Alan Solid. 13th to Chris Halsworth. 14th to Brad O'Brien. 15th Daniel Cassidy. 16th Kinsey Claridge. 17th will go to Cody Lawrence. 18th to Kobe Wright. 19th to Aston Hurley. And 20th will go to Leo Heaton. Well, race fans, it is now that time to chat with our top 3 here tonight. So we will bring in our top 3. So we'll chat with third first. And well, race fans, how about, I'm sure this guy's pumped for a third place run here tonight. How about giving it up for Team ABR Setup Shops, Riley Stewart. And Riley, mate, welcome down to the podium. I'm sure third place is not, I'm sure you would have loved to take the win, but hey, mate, good run on third here tonight. I'm not sure if people can hear you. Give me 1 second. Talk now. Yeah. It's playing hard to get tonight. Yeah. Fix this. Where are we? Why are you not working? Why? Yeah. Don't know why it's not working. Speak now. Oh, far out. Sorry, mate. Give me 2 seconds. Should be right. I think. Don't know whether it's working. So, let's see how we go. Speak again. I don't know whether it's working. Just not playing the game for some reason. That's why. Now it should be right. Riley, mate, well, third place here tonight. It should be working now. Mate, what a run for a good result for you guys in the team. Mate, an awesome run overall for you guys here tonight. Obviously, a lot of sponsors on this race car that I'm sure you'd like to thank.
Yeah, just LCJ Carpentry, ABR Setup Shop, RS Sim Shots, Clean Race Designs, Mum, Dad, JSI for putting the league on, and you guys for streaming it.
Well, there it is, race fans. Home in third position here tonight. How about giving it up for this guy from New South Wales, Riley Stewart? Good on you, Riley. We'll see you back next week, mate.
Thank you.
Well, there it is, race fans. We're going to chat now with second place here tonight. How about getting it up for the Hobbs Trenching and Boring number 0 of Braden Miller and Braden. Mate, welcome down to the podium, mate. Obviously, a good run here tonight for your team, mate. What a result.
Yeah, mate. Thanks for having me. It's a bit of an honour. I haven't been here before or in a long time, to be honest.
Mate, it's been a while since we've seen you on the sim, but hey, mate, congratulations on second place here tonight. I'm sure you fought tooth and nail out there with a lot of cars on the speedway. Lap traffic obviously played a part here tonight.
Yeah, well, I came back from, I think it was 14th, I think I started. So, yeah, I don't know. We just got lucky on restarts, trying out different lines, and I don't know, people taking each other out, so we got lucky with that. But, that setup felt good for me, and yeah, just thanks to everyone putting it on. Obviously, the JSI guys, you guys for streaming, all that. Yeah, it was awesome.
Mate, a lot of sponsors on this race car. Obviously, you guys are with a new team and all that sort of stuff, so I'm sure there's a lot of good sponsors on this race car you'd like to thank for tonight's effort.
Yeah, definitely. All the guys at Senate Sim Sports, Hobbs Trenching and Boring, ProServe Finance, Sydney Computers, AJ Insurance Services, Transform Media, Pixel Blocks, CD Tintography, and Blaine 027 at Designs, and obviously the guys in the chat. Special shout out to Blaine for the car, and he was spotting me that race as well. So no, that was really good. Yeah, we had Luca Cooper and Brent Hobbs there as well. You know, just big thanks to those guys as well.
Man, I'm pretty sure it's pretty cool as well that you guys, obviously Team Cars go 1 and 2 here tonight. Well done, mate.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
There it is, race fans. Braden Miller home in position number 2 here tonight. Well, we're going to bring in your race winner right now. And how about it, race fans? This guy hails all the way from WA, and I'm pretty sure this guy is absolutely pumped to get the win here tonight. Clayton Davies, race fans, driving the Hobbs Trenching and Boring number 50 machine. And Clayton, mate, a run here tonight, and you led, mate. It was a start. It was on from the get-go, mate. Obviously, 3 wide into turn number 3 and 4 on the first lap, mate. What a run here tonight at Volusia.
Yeah, kind of just had to bite my time a bit. I feel like Kobe and I really had the track position for the start of the race, and I kind of just had to wait until there was a chance of where I could figure out a run just to get side by side. That way I could chuck in a slider, and we're lucky enough to figure something out just before a yellow, and I thought I'd chuck it in and run the bottom for a lap, and it turned out to be really well. We were able to capture the lead and essentially drive away.
Mate, must be pretty cool for you guys to go Team Cars 1-2, obviously, pardon me, with you and Braden. Mate, run us through the racetrack. It was obviously, I was watching on the restart there just before we went green, and looked like it was a little bit bumpy on the top side.
Yeah, it's just pretty treacherous, but we're lucky enough that the set wasn't too bad to where we could run it, and it was pretty easy to drive, and it was really good to see Braden finally have something go his way to where he could get a podium. No one deserves podiums more than that guy. He puts in the hours, and unfortunately just has the worst luck of anyone I know when it comes to racing online. But yeah, it was good, definitely to get a team 1-2.
Mate, awesome drive here tonight. Obviously, we did it with Braden, and we'll do it with you as well, mate. But a lot of good sponsors on this race car for tonight's effort, mate. Obviously, got to thank those people.
Yeah, definitely. I'd like to thank all the boys back at Centre Sim Sports, like Joey, like all the Dirt Boys, all the Circuit Boys for their ongoing support. It's really greatly appreciated. Partner-wise, I'd like to thank Hobbs Trenching and Boring, ABR, Setup Shop, Alex for really getting me to the point where I feel comfortable in most things I drive. ProServe Finance, Sydney Computers, AJ Insurance, Transform Media, Pixel Blocks, CD Tintography, my company, and 27 Designs for the sick wrap.
Mate, it's been a while now that you've been with this team for a little while now. It's obviously, compared when you parted ways with your previous team, mate. Obviously, this is all working out for you.
Yeah, definitely. I think I found my home with these dudes. It's good to have people on it. Essentially, most times of the day, towards the end of being on my last team, it'd be 3 or 4 hours difference between me or any of the other dudes, because I'm now I'm on the East Coast and a lot of the dudes are over on the West Coast. It's hard to line up some races together, but it's really good to have a group of guys from all around the country that we can all jump on, and a new member now from across the water. It's good to have someone with us the whole time.
Well, there it is, race fans. Clayton Davies home in the top spot here tonight, mate. Well done, mate. We'll see you back next week. Congratulations.
Thanks, buddy. I'd like to thank the guys for JSI for putting on the league as well. Absolute legends.
There it is. Such a well-spoken young man in Clayton Davies, mate. Well done. We'll see you back next week. Congratulations, buddy.
Thanks, buddy.
There it is, race fans. How about it? Clayton Davies home in the top spot here tonight. Well done to your top 3. Clayton Davies, Braden Miller, and also Riley Stewart home in position number 3. Well, race fans, I do apologise about that little ordeal there with the interviews. Just trying to get that working again. Obviously, you had to update the streaming software. Well, race fans, this will bring us to a close here on Ultimate Dirt TV here tonight. We do ensure everyone enjoyed the action. It was an absolute ripper of an A-main between a lot of cars out there on the speedway. Again, well done to your top 3. We'll see you guys next week here for JSI Sunday's 365 Ball Cup, round number 2. We'll see you guys then. And congratulations once again to your top 3. My name is Matt Bailey. We'll see you next week. Good night.